Good evening. So here we have a Papo Baryonyx. So if you've not seen any of my other dinosaur related videos, I I'm really into dinosaurs. I'm a dinosaur geek. I probably know too much about dinosaurs. Should have been a paleontologist, but here we are. Um, so I've wanted to start collecting Papo dinosaurs for a long time. Um, but I'd rather spend things on my son or my partner, etc. Always feel a bit, spending money on myself. It's just, yeah. But anyway, my partner Carrie bought me this. Um, I was looking at them online on my phone. I've got absolutely loads of them kind of bookmarked on Amazon or on wish lists and stuff. Um, but I got Baryonyx because Baryonyx is my favorite dinosaur, or at least one of. So this video is just a bit of a lesson in Baryonyx. So I just want to talk about Baryonyx, geek out a little bit. I'm not going to go too deep. I'm going to try and not use too much paleontological terms, because if you are watching this and you're new to learning actual facts and history about real dinosaurs rather than just what's in the films, then I don't want to put you off. But anyway, this is Baryonyx. Now, Baryonyx was a Spinosaurid type of dinosaur that lived in the early Cretaceous period, around 145 million years ago. Now, one of the other reasons why I really like Baryonyx is because Baryonyx was actually discovered in the UK. It was discovered in a clay pit in Surrey by a paleontologist, and he found this massive um, thumb claw, and he described it as a heavy claw. And lo and behold, they kept digging and they found more and more parts of this skeleton. Um, so they ended up calling the fossil Baryonyx because heavy claw means baryonyx. So that's the meaning behind the name Baryonyx. Now, this was a very different type of dinosaur at the time. Um, at the time, the term Spinosaurid hadn't been used. Um, so they realized that this was a completely different type of dinosaur. So it was given a genus of a Spinosaurid type of dinosaur. Now there are other Spinosaurids. Obviously, Spinosaurus is one of them, but there are plenty of others. For example, the Suchomimus, there's Irritator, just to name a few obvious ones. So yeah, that's what Baryonyx means. Heavy claw. It was discovered in Britain, in Surrey, in the UK, 145 million years ago in the early Cretaceous period. So, what did Baryonyx look like? How big was Baryonyx? So Baryonyx could have grown up to 25 feet in length. This is not 25 feet, but I don't know why I did that. And in height, when it was stood bipedally, which it would have done most of the time, it could grow up to 10 feet tall, aka 3 meters. Now, Baryonyx would have fed, so it would have stuck around like lakes, rivers, and banks, etc. It would have fed on fish a lot. So, one of its uses of its really big thumb claw is that it would have been able to catch fish with it. So jab fish in the shallow waters and just put it in his snout. Um, However, he had the best of both worlds. Sorry, referred to it as a he. Barry, maybe his name was Barry. Um, so he could actually hunt and feed off other dinosaurs on the land, so herbivores, for example, or even smaller carnivores. So Baryonyx had plenty of options when it came to what to eat. Now, obviously, there are other depictions of Baryonyx, and as you can imagine, the Jurassic Park / World franchise is my all-time favorite film franchise, because they're probably the best films with dinosaurs in them, in terms of how much money's put in the film and how much the detail they try to put on the dinosaurs. However, the Baryonyx scene in Fallen Kingdom, even though it's one of my favorite scenes in the film, because it has got a Baryonyx in it, and it's really cool with the silhouette of the Baryonyx getting closer through the fire. The Baryonyx itself is a bit far from what the real Baryonyx would have looked like. So if you look up Baryonyx Jurassic World toys or figures or models, it'll look a lot different from this. It will be a lot thinner, and its snout will be a lot longer, and it will kind of have like a greeny sort of greeny bluey pattern to it. So in the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom film, it's about 20% bigger than what it would be in real life. Its snout is a lot bigger. It's more that of an alligator. Yes, Baryonyx did have a crocodilian alligator-like snout. However, on Fallen Kingdom, the design is more like a Suchomimus sort of snout, because Suchomimus was bigger than Baryonyx. So Baryonyx would have been a lot more bulkier. It would have had a lot more meat to him, a lot more muscle. You wouldn't be seeing ribs. You wouldn't be seeing like some dinosaurs in films. It's like the bones are just shrink wrapped with a little bit of skin. So if you look at this model, as you can see, it's actually a lot of bulk to this model. And underneath the mouth is actually little flaps of skin. So this is a lot more realistic to what Baryonyx would have actually looked like. So this is more accurate. This is a very more accurate representation of what we think Baryonyx would have actually looked like. Obviously, the Baryonyx in the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom film does look really good. It looks awesome, but it isn't. It's a bit far away from what Baryonyx would have actually looked like. So yeah, Baryonyx is one of my favorite dinosaurs. I do want to get hold of more Papo dinosaurs, and I would love to get hold of a replica of a Baryonyx Stoneclaw, which will be really cool. Even if it's not the real thing, it's still based off a real fossil. It's like a cast of a real fossil. So I'm going to get lots of use out of this. I'm going to do another video where I review I do a Papo review, so I review the model itself in terms of how well it's made, the paintwork, how well it stands, etc., things like that. This was mainly just so I could just talk a bit about Baryonyx, give you a bit of a Baryonyx lesson, so to say, Baryonyx crash course. I do want to get another use out of this. I want to use this in toy photography. I've held off toy photography until I got something really good to actually do it with, and this is it. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere where there's a bit of dirt, grit, some water, some grass, so it kind of looks like Baryonyx is on the hunt for some food in some water. Set my DSLR camera up. Chuck a stone in the water so water splashes everywhere, have a high shutter speed, and catch the moment so it looks like Baryonyx is trying to hunt for fish in the water or something like that. And over time I'd like to get more Papo dinosaurs and do other videos like this, but on different dinosaurs. I think it's just nice to have a visual. So That's a really cool stance right there. So if I put that there, so that's Baryonyx. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I do have other dinosaur videos on this channel. The dinosaur videos are more for myself because I'm obsessed with dinosaurs. My dinosaur videos don't get a lot of attention, and that doesn't bother me. However, it would be nice to actually, if I do come across other people that use YouTube that are as into dinosaurs as me. So yeah, check out my other dinosaur videos if you do like dinosaurs, and if you want me to talk about a specific dinosaur that you like, your favorite dinosaur or a type of dinosaur, then let me know in the comments, and I will happily do a video where I talk about your favorite dinosaur, and give you some facts and some history on it. So there we go. I won't go on any longer. Hope you've enjoyed it and stay safe.